All right, meanwhile, Microsoft announced a slew of new AI products during its annual Microsoft Build Conference, Developers Conference here in San Francisco.
Scott's announced it.
Hey friends, you know, OpenClaw came out in November of last year and it took the world by storm.
We invited that man, Microsoft Vice President Scott Hanselman, to the studio to break down some of the big announcements in a new segment we are calling AI for Normies, or normal people like you and I. And we asked him about Microsoft's new AI personal assistant called Scout and how it works.
So I think you're talking about Microsoft Scout, probably. So the idea is that there's a lot of tedium, there's a lot of toil. I'm sure that even in your job you spend time copy pasting and moving stuff around and like, can you collect this and put it into a document? You want to be creative, I want to be creative. The boring bits should be done by a computer. Computers and AI must and should exist to make people's lives better. So what if you had a little assistant that you could poke at, but they would do really toil work that a human doesn't even want to do. Scout can collect things, bring them together, make you reports, check on movie times, check your packages, triage your email, warn you about things. Mine tells me about my blood sugar because I'm diabetic, and it'll warn me if my blood sugar gets too high or too low.
So how do we really interact with these personal AI agents like Scout? Well, I wanted to know how the AI bots would get information on us and know what we needed so they can do those personalized tasks. Here's what he had to say.
In the future, you could imagine a time where you could text it, you could send it a signal or a telegram or a WhatsApp. You can talk to these things any way that you could talk to anyone. As long as you can input information to it, it will store that information and it'll do what it needs to do for you.
Initially be available through Microsoft's Frontier program, which gives early adopters access to experimental products.